Yeah, that was fast. Welcome to Founders Day 2025. I'm Wade Cresswell, Roane County Executive, and I am honored to be joined here tonight by many distinguished guests as we celebrate the founding of our great county and our 224th birthday, which is actually a week ago tonight on November 6th. As we do each year, before we begin our ceremony, please, I just want to share a few words about why tonight is important. So bear with me just for a few minutes here. Roane County is situated at the juncture of the Tennessee, Clinch, and Emory Rivers, a location of vital importance to both settlers and Native Americans in the early history of the state of Tennessee. Settlers gained control of the area through 3 treaties with the Cherokee Indians: the Treaty of 1794, the Third Tellico Treaty of 1805, and the Hiwassee Purchase made through the Clinton-Calhoun Treaty of 1819. In 1792, Governor John Sevier established Fort Southwest Point at the convergence of the Tennessee and Clinch Rivers to protect the settlers traveling west. In 1797, when the mission of the fort changed to one of offering protection to the Indians against the encroaching settlers, the fort was expanded and moved to a hill overlooking the 2 rivers. After several petitions to the state legislature, Roane County was established on November 6, 1801, and named in honor of the 2nd governor of the state of Tennessee, Archibald Roane. Roane served as governor from 1801 to 1803. He won the office after the state's first governor, John Sevier, was prevented by constitutional restrictions from seeking a 4th consecutive term. During the Revolutionary War, Roane served in the Continental Army and was among the troops who took part in Washington's crossing of the Delaware River and the subsequent Battle of Trenton in December of 1776. He was present at the surrender of General Cornwallis at Yorktown in 1781. The Great Seal of the state of Tennessee was adopted during the Roane administration in 1801. And Tennessee was divided into 3 congressional districts in 1811. Roane was elected to a circuit judgeship in 1815, and he became a judge on the Tennessee Supreme Court of Errors and Appeals, the state's highest court at the time, and he served on that court until his death on January 18, 1819. We celebrate this rich history by honoring citizens who have made a lasting positive impact on Roane County throughout their lives. We have very appropriately called them Roane County Treasures. This tradition began 19 years ago, and each county commissioner has the opportunity to nominate honorees from their district. This year's class is exceptional. Tonight, we are proud to honor these 7 outstanding men and women as Roane County Treasures. Our golden treasures we'll honor tonight are Mr. George Pickle, Ms. Nell Willis, and our Roane County Treasures we'll honor tonight are Ms. Linda Carter, Mr. Robert Puckett, Mr. Henry Robinson, Mr. Howard Rose, Dr. Steve Smith. First, we will honor our golden treasures, and our first honoree tonight will be Mr. George Pickle. Will the commissioners from that district please come forward to present this honor? Commissioner Wilson, Commissioner Hampton, Commissioner Braxton. Come on up, Mr. Pickle.
Here somewhere.
I'll give one right here.
I got you.
We're gonna give you a seat here. You can sit down. Good evening. This is a special time for Mr. Pickle. At age 93 years old, and soon to be 94 in February, he is a true golden treasure for Roane County. And just to sit and talk with him, I usually get cracked up because he's probably one of the funniest human beings. If you're talking one-on-one with him, he has more funny stories than you can imagine. But we're here to honor him tonight, and the qualification for the Golden Treasure is that you have to be over 90 years old. So you made the finish line, you did it. So I'm gonna read this bio real quick, and then we're just gonna say a few quick words. George Edward Pickle, born in 1932, is a devoted lifelong resident of Roane County, Tennessee. He has made significant contributions to his community through a steadfast commitment to faith, family, and service. After graduating from Roane County High School, George dedicated 20 years as a Sunday school teacher at Cedar Grove Baptist Church. His passion for spiritual outreach extended to jail ministry and visitation, where he shared the message of Christ with those in need. In partnership with his brother George, co-founded Pickle Pollen Hereford Ranch, where they raised nationally acclaimed prize-winning cattle. This venture demonstrated his dedication to agriculture and earned him recognition in the farming community. Following his time on the ranch, he spent 18 years working with Mayfield Dairies, where he continued to impact the local industry. Married to his wife Sherry for over 63 years. That alone needs a clap right there. George has built a loving family that includes 2 daughters, 3 grandchildren, and 2 great-grandchildren. While he enjoys watching football and basketball, his greatest joy comes from Bible study, prayer, and serving his community. Notably, George once sold, this is amazing, sold a bull for $55,000, a remarkable achievement that secured a place in the Guinness World Book of Records. His legacy is one of deep faith, hard work, and a loving commitment to his family and community. Thank you. I wanted to tell a quick story with him. If you sit down and talk with him, you learn a lot about Kingston, what Kingston started with. And I was hearing about the wooden bridge that goes across where the Kingston Park is over to the former Dr. Child's place, and they were telling me how you had to pay extra if your horse clocked. So I'm sure they had a quiet horse. But one of the funniest things he was telling me, they had his father had a furniture store. So if you bought furniture during that time and you have not paid, George is here to collect, just to let you know. You need to go ahead and pay. But he was telling me, the funniest thing he said for that evening, he said, you know, he said, back then, he said, there were people making $5,000 a year. And he said, I thought, what are they going to do with all that money, man? Things have changed just a tad. But the Kingston Commissioners, David Brackett and Nancy Hamilton and myself, just wanted to take this time and say thank you.
Well, thank you. Yeah.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Good job. Would you like to take a picture?
Yeah, stand right here in front of the folks.
That is wonderful.
Get on this side.
Thanks,
Is that it?
Thank you all. Our next golden treasure that we're honoring is Miss Nell Willis. If the Rockwood County Commissioners please come forward. Commissioner Berry, Commissioner Kirby. Commissioner Lehman sends his regrets and wasn't able to attend tonight. Come on up, Commissioners.
Miss Willis sends her regrets tonight. At 100 years old, how do you tell them where to be, right? She chooses where she wants to be. But we had some communication. Miss Willis has been a part of not only the Rockwood community, but the entire county for many, many years. She was born on September 16th, 1925 in Etowah. And she received her bachelor's degree in education from Carson Newman in 1948. She had 3 children, Sarah, Alvin, and Margaret, 5 grandchildren, 5 great-grandchildren. She taught subjects such as Spanish, physical ed, and health for 30 years. She taught in Harriman, Blount County, and began in Roane County in 1966. While teaching, she also did major work on the family farm. And that was really, really work back when the farms were there. And before I forget it, Mr. Pickle, did we get the tax off that $55,000?
It's gone.
Nell was active in Rockwood First Baptist Church, where she led youth ministries in her earlier years, and the Senior Victory Group for 7.5 years. She later became active in Climersville Baptist Church, where she maintained her love of teaching through her earlier 90s while leading another senior adult ministry. She was very athletic in many sports, especially softball and golf. She played golf on many courses and for a while taught golf in Maine. She had favorite places to be, and the main one was her church and then the golf course. She enjoyed collecting coins, working on puzzles, watching sports on TV. She's an active supporter of Carson Newman. You may see her out sometimes as she drives to Wendy's to get her favorite chili. So caution when you see Miss Willis on the road getting her favorite chili. She works outside her house and she mows her own yard. Now she's just 100 years old. She just turned 100 years old in September. So you know we got to give her a little credit. She's moving right along. She's doing well. She mows her own yard. But she would like to pass on to Roane County that you should always be cheerful and approach life situations with positivity. You can always see Miss Willis out at the Rockwood Golf Course collecting golf balls. And she could almost, I think she knew which of us teed off that day because she knew where to go. You know, she knew to go which woods to go in and which creek to go in and which ditch to go in, and she would always come out with buckets of golf balls on her little trek. But that was her exercise. And she loved her church. She loved her kids that she had taught in school, and she was just a treasure in her own mind there as she was doing all of these things. We'll miss her being here tonight, but certainly she's active, still going strong, and she sends her regrets for not being here tonight. Commissioner?
It was just an honor, Ron, for her to be right there and praise the prayer.
We will get these to her, and again, this group gets bigger and bigger every year. I mean, I can remember when we started out, we wouldn't have 30 or 40 people here. This is amazing. Thank you all for being here to support not only the folks from your district, but the folks from all over this county. And it's amazing to see how many treasures we truly have in Roane County. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioners. By the way, we do have some jury seats up here, just in case anybody wants to sit down. There are extra seats available in case you want. Our next we're moving into our treasures, we're honoring our treasures tonight, and we are very honored to, we're very thankful to get to honor Ms. Linda Carter. So if, I think it's also...
Here she comes.
That's my mom.
You need a chair, Miss Linda?
No, I'm good.
I figured.
This young lady probably needs no introduction. You've seen her in many, many facets of Roane County. She was born September 7th. She was born on November 7th in Rockwood, Tennessee. Is a respected member of the Roane County community where she grew up. She graduated from Rockwood High School in 1961 and furthered her education at East Tennessee State University and Cleveland Technical Community College, where she took various courses to enhance her skills. Linda has an extensive employment record. She worked at Roane Hosiery, several car dealerships, a bank, the stock exchange office, wow, National Magazine, and the Roane County Sheriff's Office, where she is still actively involved in her community and at the Sheriff's Office. She served with the Roane County Rescue Squad, currently with the West Roane County Volunteer Fire Department and the Fraternal Order of Police. A member of Whites Creek Baptist Church, Linda has enjoyed a variety of hobbies, including drag racing, taxidermy, volunteering as a firefighter, dog showing, and currently maintaining fish ponds, cultivating flower gardens, and going on trips with her friends. Wow. One important lesson she wishes to pass along to Roane County is that your gender of age does not determine what you can or cannot achieve in life. Let me repeat that. One important lesson is that your gender or age does not determine what you can or cannot achieve in life. Lesson for all of us, right? Worth your trip here tonight. Nothing but to hear that. As a devoted mother to her son Glenn and a proud grandmother of two, Linda embodies community spirit and resilience, inspiring others with her commitment to both her passion and her neighbors. Commissioner?
Ron, I worked with Linda several years, and it's an honor to be a friend of hers.
This, and I'm sure we see a lot of the sheriff's folks here tonight in support of her, and Linda, how many years at the sheriff's department?
Next week will be 38.
38, so you've gone through some sheriffs, haven't you? 38. This is the kind of thing that we have in our county, folks, that a lot of us don't know about. And I think, to me, the other thing that this really shows is, you don't have to be somebody way up here to get recognized for what you're doing. And that's what this is all about for us, I think, is to make sure we get the folks who are working for the betterment of our county to do these things and show our respect and thank you for what they're doing. Linda, thank you for all that you've done and all that you will do, because you're not giving up. You're not giving up. You said it right here. You're not giving up. Thank you so much for what you've done and what you will do. And here we've got a plaque for you. Get your family up here. And then if the sheriff folks want to come up, we'll get a picture of her too. Come on up.
I see her every day.
That's what she said. Come on up here.
Oh, hey, there.
See you, Ed.
Thanks.
Oh, fancy gentleman picture. Everybody look that way. Sit you back here. Everybody, y'all get it.
Everybody get it? All right. Good.
Okay. Are there any, I know there's at least one or two here, because I see them right now. Any past winners of golden, or treasures, or golden treasures that we've honored in the past? Would you please stand just to see? I see, I know, I see it, Mr. I see her, yeah. Yeah. Humility, of course. I got a funny story. I have to tell this story. I was just thinking about it. On Halloween, the sheriff's office decided to dress up as Wizard of Oz characters. And Miss Linda was a princess. I think she was the good witch, actually. But I walked in to our office and she was coming through, and I said, Miss Linda, I see you're a princess today. She says, I'm a princess every day. She was absolutely telling the truth. To honor our next treasure, with the commissioners from Kingston, Miss Hamilton, I know Commissioner Hamilton has the bio. The other two are up here as we honor Mr. Robert Puckett. Please come forward.
Tonight we're honored and delighted to nominate and honor Robert Puckett. He was born August 14th, 1950, in Decatur, Alabama. He is the son of George and Mamie Puckett. He's been married to Fran, his wife, for 54 years. And they have 2 children, Melanie and Jeremy, along with grandchildren, 6 grandchildren. Robert graduated from Roane County High School in 1968 and furthered his education at Roane State Community College and Pulaski State Community College. He served in the Tennessee National Guard for 6 years. His professional career began at Y-12, where he worked from 1969 to 1972, followed by K-25 from 1973 to 1982. He returned to Y-12 from 1982 to 85 and went back until 2000 at K-25. After a brief period at Roane County Schools from 2003 to 2004, he spent the rest of his career at East Tennessee Technology Park. Beyond his career, Robert has made his lasting impact as a Kingston legend in the baseball community as a coach for over 30 years. He's an active member of the Kingston Optimus Club and serves as a high school, middle school, and travel ball coach, in addition to being the assistant director for District 8 Diamond Youth Baseball. He's a member of New Midway Baptist Church, where he fulfills various roles of leadership, including deacon, Sunday school teacher, and member of the maintenance committee. In his spare time, he enjoys tasting popcorn at the Kingston baseball concession stand and banana pudding. He enjoys fishing, golf, and baseball. He believes in the importance of personal growth and emphasizes the process matters. He encourages others to consider 4 key principles: discipline, commitment, toughness, and pride. He poses essential questions for self-reflection, and those questions he'd like to ask you here tonight. Do you want to be the best you can be? Are you achieving and driven to achieve your best? Do you possess the intensity, sense of urgency, and intelligence necessary to excel? And final, are you willing to work towards becoming your absolute best? Tonight, Ben, David, and I are honored to recognize this Kingston legend, Robert Puckett, as a Golden Treasure Fund. Robert? Sissy, Dawn?
There's plenty around, all of them, come on up here.
Yeah.
I'd like to say one thing. I've got 6 grandkids.
Okay, sorry, Sis.
Let's move in front of the podium.
Just turn it over. That's right. I got it. Women. We like that.
Our next honoree is Mr. Henry Lawrence Robinson. Will the Harriman Commissioners please come forward? Let's get in the chair.
Mr. Pickle said if y'all would pay for his furniture, he'd pay that tax. Henry Lawrence Robinson was born January 1st, 1935 in Harriman, Tennessee. His parents were Charlie and Lily Robinson, also of Harriman. Henry was married to Lela Boo Robinson and would have celebrated 67 years of marriage on February 22nd, 2025, a week after her passing. Henry has 2 children, Sharon Robinson, Martha and Shelley Reed, Troy. He has 4 grandchildren, Seth Johnson, Corey and Connor. He also has 4 great-grandchildren, Chessie, Morgan,
Lincoln, and White. He graduated from South Herman High School in '55, where he played football for 3 years. He made All-Star 2 of the 3 years and was captain of his senior year. Did y'all have leather helmets back then? No. No helmets, okay. He served in the National Guard for 11 years and was stationed in Fort Jackson, South Carolina for training for 6 months. He worked for Roane Electric Furnace in Rockwood for 25 years as a crane operator until the plant shut down in '85. He went to work for Midtown Paving Company after Roane Electric and worked there for 15 years. After Midtown Paving, he worked for the county for 11 years and did the mowing around the county. He coached Little League football in Midtown for several years and was a member of the Siptan Club. He joined Piney Grove Baptist Church in Midtown in '47 and was recently recognized as being the oldest active living member for 78 years. He's been a choir leader, Sunday school teacher, worked Bible school during crafts, and was a leader in the RA program. He has been a taxidermist for 40 years and has won several awards for his taxidermy and shows in Nashville. Back in the '90s, he did a mount for my son on a bass, and it still looks like he just done it today. He enjoys hunting and fishing. He went out west on hunting trips every year from '57 through 1990. He has also been to Canada bear hunting. He enjoyed yard sales and currently has a booth at the flea market in Rockwood. He has been there for 10 years. His most important thing he has learned in life is to stay in church and put Christ first in your life. Get a hobby or find something you enjoy doing and keep yourself busy. Never sit down and retire. Anybody want to say anything?
The only thing I can say, I've known Henry probably about 40, 50 years. I remember as a kid when I first met him, I only wished one thing through life. I always wanted to get a deer that I could kill so Henry can mount it. Well, it's still not happening.
Well, like I say, I've known Henry all my life, and it's an honor to recognize him tonight. But I'll say one thing they talk about. I've been to Canada hunting with him in Colorado, and you can't go on a hunting trip without Henry. He's the doctor, he's the cook, prepared to meat and everything. So, Henry's a good one.
Thank you.
Very welcome, sir.
Thank you all. Our next honoree is Mr. Howard Rose. Our commissioners from South of the River, please come forward.
William Howard Rose was born in Harriman, Tennessee on October 23rd, 1952. He has been married to Deborah Rose for 52 years. He is the son of William, Paul, and Maggie Rose and has 2 children, William Howard Rose Jr., Howie, and Travis Rose, along with 1 grandchild, Jade Rose. William graduated from Midway High School in 1970. He began his career at Hay Morris and Sutton Construction from 1970 to 1972 and worked as a carpenter at Oak Ridge National Laboratory from 1972 until 2011. From 1994 to 2010, he served as county commissioner for District 7. William is an active member of Salem Baptist Church and enjoys fishing, hunting, and woodworking. I'd just like to say too, follow up, it's an honor to be able to recognize guys that's held the seat prior to me and done a really good job doing it.
Howard's been a friend of my family for ever since I was born. He's raised up on the same road, Laurel Bluff Road, so he's real close to me, a neighbor and everything else. Appreciate everything he's been to the friend he's been to our family and such. Howard he's a great woodworker. He builds stuff square, and I turn stuff round, so we have a little bit of woodwork. So Howard, I made you a walking stick. So,
How pretty.
not that you need it, but
No.
yeah.
Don't need it. Make a good way.
Rose, you want to say anything?
I'd just like to thank everybody for putting this together. I mean, I was on the commission when we first started this, and it's truly a way to recognize people that you don't really hear about out in the community. And people that's worked hard all their life and been good, faithful to Roane County. And I'd just like to say I appreciate everything that you all put into doing this.
How'd you have enough energy after working so hard up there all weekend?
You guys are okay. Watch that leg right
I
there.
don't know, there's a leg sticking out there, isn't there?
It's dangerous. Yes.
Thank you all. Last but not least, certainly definitely not least, our final honoree of the night is Dr. Steve Smith. Commissioner Lance Duff is going to present this honor. Dr. Steve N. Smith, born on March 10, 1955, at the Harriman Hospital in Harriman, Tennessee, has devoted his life to dentistry, community service, and faith. Raised by his parents, Nevin and Louise Smith, he learned early the importance of education, compassion, and civic engagement. After graduating from Oliver Springs High School in 1973, Dr. Smith earned a degree in biology from Carson Newman University in 1977. He continued his education at the University of Tennessee Center for Health Sciences, receiving his Doctor of Dental Surgery in 1981. He began his dental career with Dr. Fred Stone in Oliver Springs before establishing Smith Family Dentistry in 1983, where he served the community until retiring from full-time dentistry in 2024.
Recognized.
Dr. Smith has made significant contributions to Roane County, serving on the Board of Education from 1983 to 1995, helping to improve educational opportunities for local students. He is one of the 10 organizers of Citizens First Bank and has spent 25 years on the bank's loan committee, fostering financial stability in the community. As a Christian and an ordained deacon at First Baptist Church of Oliver Springs, he has actively supported his church community for 25 years as a member of Beach Park Baptist Church. In addition
to his professional and community work, Dr. Smith enjoys beekeeping, gardening, and restoring older homes in Oliver Springs. He is passionate about revitalizing blighted properties and replacing them with quality homes. While he loves traveling, he treasures the time spent with family above all else. Dr. Smith served in the Army National Guard from 1986 to 1996 as part of the 668 Medical Detachment, achieving the rank of captain, which he is very proud. He remains active in the outreach programs that assist underserved populations, including working in rural clinics in Central America on the dental missions. Married to Margie Dykes Smith for 37 years, they have raised 3 children, Andrew Smith, Sarah Fox, and Rachel Smith, and they take great joy in being grandparents to 3 great-grandchildren. One message Dr. Smith would like to pass along to Roane County is that this is a very special place, a true gift of God and a blessing to live here. His life exemplifies a deep commitment to compassion, service, and making a positive impact on his community, all while cherishing his passions and family. Congratulations. What a wonderful, outstanding group of men and women. Excellent examples of service and dedication to the home they love, that we love. Before we conclude tonight, we would like to invite each one of you to join us in the General Sessions courtroom just right across the hall, Judge Stevens' courtroom, for refreshments and reception. Please also join me in thanking those who put this together tonight. Bonnie Angus, Kaylee Hill on my team, Kenny Clinton, who arranged everything. Please help me thank them. So, and also too, we have a plaque, a running plaque of all the honorees that is displayed inside the courthouse. All those names will be placed on that plaque and kept here in perpetuity, as well as the plaques that you receive. Lastly, I want to close by saying this. This is probably one of the most important things we do as a county. It's also one of the funnest things that we get to do as a county. We hold out, our commissioners choose folks that they highly respect and admire, that they've looked up to most of their lives. And ultimately what we're doing is choosing the examples of the people that we want to be. And that's what we get to see year after year as we do this. And when we do that, we use our past to set our future. We hold those examples out in front of us, and that's exactly what sets our course for our direction of who we want to be as a county, as a people. And that's why I think we will always do this as a county. It's going to grow. We may have to change venues here pretty soon, which would be a fantastic thing. I want to thank each and every one of you for knowing how important this is to be here tonight to honor these men and women. And be such an important part of honoring our history and our present and our future. And so we'll conclude with that. But again, thank you. Thank you to our honorees. And we'll see you again next year. Have a good night. One more thing. If we could have all of our honorees come forward to do a group picture, that would be incredible.